friends, welcome to my channel Rinku Handcrafts. Today we are going to see how to make this classy red purse. For this purse I have mainly used bobble stitch and single crochet stitches, and for the border pattern I have used reverse single crochet stitch pattern. Here you can see, and you can see how textured this purse looks. Here it's really easy to make this purse, and if you are new to bobble stitch or if you don't know how to make bobble stitch, then I'm sure you are going to learn in this video how to make bobble stitch, because we are going to make lots and lots of them. Here you can see. So shall we start? Now first we will make one magic circle. Now for magic circle, hold your yarn like this, twist it around your finger, make a cross here, then insert the hook through that cross, pull this yarn, make a loop, then pull the same yarn from behind and then pull it through this loop. And here our magic circle is created. Now you can just pull this end to make it a little bit smaller so that it will be easier to work in the magic circle. Now to start our round 1, first we will make one chain. Now in this magic circle make one single crochet stitch. Now for single crochet, insert your hook in the circle, pull the yarn, you have 2 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through 2 loops. Now here we will make our first bobble stitch. Now for bobble stitch, yarn over, insert your hook in the circle, pull the yarn. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Now pull the yarn through first 2 loops. Here like this. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Now here we are doing double crochet stitch, but we are not doing it fully. We are just doing it halfway. So here I have done this my first half double crochet stitch here halfway. Now again I'll yarn over, insert my hook in the circle, pull the yarn. Now pull the yarn from first 2 loops. Now here I have 3 loops on the hook. Now again I'll repeat this, yarn over, insert the hook in the circle, pull the yarn through first 2 loops. Now I have 4 loops on the hook. Now again I'll repeat it one more time till I have 5 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn from first 2 loops and then you should have 5 loops on the hook. So once you have 5 loops on the hook, then pull the yarn through all 5 loops at once. So this is our bobble stitch. This is also called as a decrease of double crochet stitch, as we are not doing the double crochet stitches fully here. Now after this, to complete our bobble stitch, here I am going to do one single crochet stitch in the circle. Now for that, insert your hook in the circle, pull the yarn, you have 2 loops on the hook. Now pull the yarn through 2 loops. And now here you can see the bobble stitch gets its puffiness now. And now to complete this round, I'll just pull this end, but before that I'll just mark these stitches, top of these stitches, because the first round or the round after this is going to be a little bit confusing. So that's why we just need to mark our stitches here. Now this is the top of the first single crochet stitch. Now I'll mark this stitch. Now in this V loops we are going to work in our next round. Then this is the top of bobble stitch. Now I'll mark that also. And then lastly the top of last single crochet stitch. Now here I have marked my stitches. Now to complete this round, just pull this in to make this circle a little bit smaller. If you don't have stitch markers, you can simply use safety pins, no issues. Now to complete this round, we are going to make slip stitch on top of this first single crochet stitch. This one chain we are going to skip that. Now on top of this single crochet stitch where my first this blue stitch marker is, I am going to make a slip stitch here. I'll keep my stitch marker as it is because we are going to need that loop again in round 2. Like this. Now for round 2, chain 1 and then turn your work. Now before that I'll just show you how this bobble stitch looks here. Now here you can see after turning the work, here one loop is created because of the slip stitch we created, and now in this loop we are going to do 3 single crochet stitches. Now for single crochet, insert your hook below that V loop, pull the yarn, you have 2 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through 2 loops. This is my first single crochet stitch. Now I am going to do 2 more single crochet stitches in the same loop. So in round 1 we totally get 4 loops, and in those 4 loops we are going to make 3 single crochet stitches each. Now this is the next loop where we have this orange stitch marker. Now in this loop I am going to make 3 single crochet stitches. Now I'll just remove this stitch marker. As it's a little bit crowded here, the first round, that's why we use stitch marker, because it gets really confusing. Now here I made my 3 single crochet stitches, and now similarly in these 2 loops, these 2 V loops where my stitch marker is, I am going to make 3 single crochet stitch each. And now here totally I have made 12 single crochet stitches. Now complete round 2. I am going to make slip stitch on top of this first single crochet stitch that we did for this round. Like this. And here our round 2 is done. Now here you can see the bobble stitch at the center. Now to start round 3, chain 1 and turn your work. Now in this project we are going to turn our work in every round, so just remember that. Now in this first V loop, here we are going to make 1 single crochet stitch. Now in this next V loop we are going to make 1 bobble stitch. Now for bobble stitch, yarn over, insert your hook below that V loop, here like this, pull the yarn, you have 3 loops on the hook, pull the yarn from first 2 loops. Now here you have 2 loops on the hook, again yarn over, insert your hook in that V loop, pull the yarn through first 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on the hook, repeat the same till you have total 5 loops on the hook by doing 4 double crochet stitches in halfway. Now here once you have 5 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 5 loops at once. Now here our first bobble stitch is done for round 2. Now to complete this bobble stitch, we are going to make 1 single crochet stitch in this next V loop, like this. And now we are going to repeat this sequence of 1 single crochet stitch and 1 bobble stitch throughout this round. So here in this next loop I'll make 1 bobble stitch again. Now here I have 5 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 5 loops at once and make 1 single crochet stitch here in the next V loop. So like this, repeat this sequence of 1 single crochet stitch and 1 bobble stitch throughout this round, and at the end of this round 3 you should have total 6 bobble stitches and 6 single crochet stitches in between. So complete this round and meet me back here at the end. Now here in the last loop I have done my last bobble stitch. Now here you can see from this side I have made total 6 bobble stitches for round 3. Now after this, to complete round 3, we'll make slip stitch on top of this first single crochet stitch that we did. So to complete the rounds in this project, always make slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch that we do in the round, and we are going to skip the chain 1 pattern always for completing the round. Now like this. Now our round 3 is done. Now to start round 4, again chain 1 and turn your work here. Now in each of these V loops, here we are going to make 2 single crochet stitches because we need to increase the size of our project, and that's why we are going to increase our stitches also in each round, and we are going to increase those stitches in sequence, in some sequence. So always increase your stitches in some sequence so that the stitches will be divided in the right manner throughout your project. So in each of these V loops I am going to make 2 single crochet stitches. So complete this round 4, and at the end of round 4 you should have total 24 single crochet stitches. Now here I have done my 24 single crochet stitches. Now complete a round 4. I am going to make a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch like this. Now to start round 5, chain 1 and turn your work, and before that just see how this round looks like this. Now turn your work, make 1 single crochet stitch here in this first loop. So this is going to be the round of single crochet stitch plus bobble stitch. Now here we follow the same pattern of 1 single crochet stitch and 1 bobble stitch like we did in round 3 throughout the round. Now here we had total 24 loops here. So at the end of round 5 you should have total 12 bobble stitches and 12 single crochet stitches in between. So like this complete your round 5. It's simple, you just need to repeat the same sequence of single crochet stitch and bobble stitch again and again. So complete this round 5 and meet me back at the end here. And now here I have done my last bobble stitch for round 5, and now to complete this round I am going to make a slip stitch on top of this first single crochet stitch. And now we'll see how our bobble stitch looks here in this round. And here you can see. Now here we have completed total 12 bobble stitches. Now to start our next round, that is round 6, again chain 1 and turn your work. Now this is going to be the single crochet stitch round, and in each single crochet stitch round we are going to increase our stitch count. Now here I am going to do the sequence of 1, 2. So here in this first loop I'll make 1 single crochet stitch, then in this next one I'll make 2 single crochet stitches. So a single crochet stitch is going to be the increase round always from here onwards, or from this round, last round. So here 2, then in this next one 1 single crochet stitch, then in the next one 2 single crochet stitches. So like this I'll do this round, and at the end of this round you should have total 36 single crochet stitches. So before that I'll just show you one thing. So in this sequence we are going to increase our rounds. So I'll just show you here. In round 2 we had 12 single crochet stitches, then in round 4 we had total 24 single crochet stitches. Now in round 6 we are going to do the sequence of 1, 2, and we will have 36 single crochet stitches, and like this we are going to do our rounds here. So in round 8 for single crochet stitches we are going to do the sequence of 1, 1, 2, then in round 10 the sequence will be 1, 1, 1 and then 2 like this. So at the end of round 10 we should have total 60 single crochet stitches, and parallel to this, when you complete 12 single crochet stitches we get 6 bobble stitches here on those 12 single crochet stitches here like this. Then in round 5 we get on 24 single crochet stitches we get 12 bobble stitches. So the bobble stitches is going to increase in the sequence of 6. So in each round 6 bobble stitches will increase, and the single crochet stitches will increase in the count of 12. So like this complete total 10 rounds. So here in round 10 you should get total 60 single crochet stitches. So once you complete this round 10, then meet me back at the end. Just remember that we are going to increase our stitch count in single crochet stitches only. The bobble stitch count will get increased automatically based on the single crochet stitches. So the bobble stitch round will always be one single crochet stitch and one bobble stitch throughout the project. So just remember that, and you can pause your video here, and let's meet at the start of round 11. Now here I have completed my round 10 with 60 single crochet stitches. Now for round 11, chain 1, and then I'll show you what we are going to do in round 11. So here this is the first half of the purse, and here I have attached this ring in round 11th. So here you can see here, and from here the stitches start. So I will just count the stitches or the bobble stitches: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, and on 14th bobble stitch we have attached this ring to the purse. And similarly in this, for this part we are going to attach this ring to our purse. So I'll just show you how to do that. So now to start round 11 we have chained 1. Now turn your work and do this round similarly like we did before: one single crochet stitch and one bobble stitch till you complete total 13 bobble stitches. So here I'll do my first single crochet stitch, then bobble stitch in the next loop, and like this complete 13 bobble stitches, and then I'll show you how to attach that ring to the purse. Now here I have done my 13 bobble stitches, and I have done one single crochet stitch here after the bobble stitch. Now hold this ring like this here, and we are going to attach this ring to the purse directly with stitches. So like this. Now yarn over, and now insert this hook in this loop here, and keep holding the ring like this. Then pull the yarn, then pull the yarn through 2 loops here, then again yarn over, insert your hook in the loop, then pull the yarn through 2 loops. So we are doing our next bobble stitch here. So once you have 5 loops on the hook, pull the yarn through all 5 loops at once like this. Then in this next loop make a single crochet stitch, same stitches like we did in this round. It's just that we are holding the ring in between like this. Then again one bobble stitch here in this next loop. And then one more bobble stitch here in this next loop. And then one single crochet stitch in this next loop. Now if your yarn get twisted in the ring like mine did here, so you can just turn this purse through this ring like this, and your yarn should be free here. And now we are going to do the round of bobble stitch here like we did in other rounds: one bobble stitch and one single crochet stitch throughout the round. So complete this round 11, and by end of round 11 you should have total 30 bobble stitches and 30 single crochet stitches in between. And after that again we are going to do round 12 with increasing sequence. So I'll just show you. So after this, at around 12 you will do the sequence of 4 times 1 plus 2 single crochet stitch. So at the end you should have total 72 single crochet stitches, and on that we will do round 13, and at round 13 I'll show you how to do bobble stitch on the ring again. And now here I have completed my round 12 with 72 single crochet stitches, and I have done some single crochet stitches on the ring in round 12, these corner single crochet stitches. So while doing your round you will know that. And then I have also started my round 13 and I have done some bobble stitches halfway, and I have done some bobble stitch here at the corner on the ring, and then I'll show you how we can do this last bobble stitch on the ring. Here like this my single crochet stitch is done, and now I'll do this bobble stitch on this ring. And now here you can see we have done this bobble stitch on the ring, and now like this complete round 13, and then at round 14 we are not going to do any increase, we are just going to do one single crochet stitch in each of these loops. So complete round 14 and then meet me back at the end. Now here I have completed my round 14 with one single crochet stitch each, and here you can see this is how our project looks till now. So we have done with our main part of the purse, and now we will work on the border. Now for that, here I am going to chain one and I am not going to turn the work. And now in each of these loops we are going to do single crochet stitch, one single crochet stitch each. So now in this loop I'll make my first single crochet stitch. This is going to be round 15, and now here we will do one single crochet stitch each till you reach here, skipping these 2 bobble stitches from the ring till you reach here. At this loop we are going to do one single crochet stitch, so it will be almost half circle for this round. And in similar way we are going to do one single crochet stitch round, that is round 15, for this part of the purse. Here I have already done that. Here you can see this round 15 till here. So complete your round 15 and then meet me back here once you are done with that. And now here I have completed my round 15 till this bobble stitch, and now I'll take the other circle of the purse here, and now we will join this. Now here take this like this, and here you can see here we have the extra round till this middle part, and for this circle here we have this extra round till here, the middle part. And now we are going to do the border pattern. For that, hold your 2 parts like this, and then we are going to do one reverse single crochet stitch in each of these loops. For that, insert your hook in this loop where we did our last single crochet stitch, and then similarly insert your hook in this same loop from the other side. Here take both V loops on the hook, then pull the yarn. You have 2 loops on the hook, then pull the yarn through 2 loops. So this is our first reverse single crochet. Now similarly in this next loop insert your hook here like this, take that V loop on the hook, and then from this side take this V loop on the hook, then pull the yarn. You have 2 loops on the hook, then pull the yarn through 2 loops. Like this, we are going to do one reverse single crochet stitch in each of these loops, taking both V loops on the hook from both sides. So like this, complete this last round, that is round 16. So complete this round till here, skipping these 2 bobble stitches from this ring, and complete your round, and then I'll show you how our purse looks at the end. Now here I have completed my round of reverse single crochet stitch, and here in the same stitch I have done one slip stitch, and now I'll just pull the yarn and cut it. And now here you can see this is how our border looks with reverse single crochet stitch pattern. It's really textured and beautiful, and it's giving a nice look to our purse. Here you can see. If you want, you can add a lining to this purse, but because of our tight stitches I don't think I need it, because here you can see here no big holes are there. So the purse is really sturdy and firm, and it's also looking classy and chic. So I hope you liked my video. If you like it, then please give a big thumbs up. Please share my channel with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe it. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you soon in the next one.